So now I'm getting ready to put on my waist trainer and put my clothes back on though now. Because I weigh in with nothing, honey, nothing. She didn't want to put her hands in the gloves and then just be going through the fish of what I wanted. So I said, no, I said, it's probably going to cost me about 30 bucks. She said, well, it's still going to cost you about the same. It don't matter. You just give me what I want. Then she told me, are you going to bake it in the oven? Yes, I'm going to do it in the oven. But then after you do that, then you'll have to cut. No, I don't want to go through it and cut. I want the one that you already done cut. So then she says, I said, I just want to get 5 of the centerpiece steaks. And she says, well, I can't sell you all centers. I said, you know, this is the first time I've ever heard that from someone with Publix, that you guys won't sell me what I want. You know what I mean? And then so, because y'all know a sister girl was about to get a manager, right? Y'all, I have showed up at DJ's place, right? Marsha don't even know I'm coming. So it's just like I'm about to bust in, but nah, she gonna know I'm coming. Know why? Because I can't get in this damn gate. Oh, it's a truck in front of me. It's a truck in front of me. Oh, the gate open. The gate is open. Bam. Ooh. Coming through. Bam. I'm about to knock on her door and say, I need you to braid my hair real quick. Don't even know. I ain't calling on that. She don't even know. About to knock on the door. And plus, I got to get all this stuff. I'm doing this while Yana is asleep right quick. It's 11:38. I told her we was going to leave after 12, going to her fall festival. So I'm getting ready to knock on Marsha's door. You know, see what's up. Damn, that's an old van right there. I'm gonna get me a good spot. I don't be liking to pull up by nobody though. I don't like nobody looking up in my car. So, about to knock on my shake down, getting the hair done. Cause I gotta do these wig videos. And I can't go and like get no sew in because I got too many wig reviews I gotta do. So, hold on. Y'all know what I hear the girls. I bet DJ don't call. Y'all finna surprise them. Y'all know what I hear the girls. I bet DJ don't call. Hello.
Hey.
DJ call y'all.
Yeah, he just called me like 10
that
minutes.
Sucks. Say hey to YouTube.
Hey.
Say hey, y'all. Say hey. Hey.
Hey.
Y'all, she already know. Hey. So, y'all, she already know. DJ don't call.
Yeah.
So, I need like a braid up right quick so I can get these. I gotta get out like 3 reviews.
Alright, the same way you always get it braided?
Yep.
Alright.
Hey, honey.
Hey, Mama D.
Hi.
This is my uncle.
I don't see him before. How you doing? Hey guys, you guys can see I have taken off my wig, and that is because I'm gonna cook, and well, I have already started cooking, and I started cooking, so I took off my wig. So what I am about to do though now is I'm actually getting ready to food prep, and I'm also doing, the girls want tacos and stuff for the week, so I'm doing them tacos, and I also just started my brown rice, and then I am going to cook my salmon. I went and got some salmon from Publix, and I got some broccoli that I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to have salmon, brown rice, and broccoli. And when I say a homegirl can cook, I ain't like all these other folks be trying. I ain't no Bianca off of D&B, because Bianca needs some practice. You know, I ain't trying to say it. She need the way she be tearing up them pots. So right now what I have going, if you guys can see right here, this is a ground turkey, and this is 4 pounds of ground turkey. I will drain all this off right now. I'm letting this cook down. And it is in a cast iron pot, because whenever I fry or grill, I always use my cast iron. I do have other pots and pans, but when it comes to that, I bring out the reel. Here is my brown rice that's right here that's going. Let me turn this down. Guys, if you don't want your brown rice to be sticking, what you need to do is spray your pot before you put your brown rice in there. And when you measure, you just double the cups. So if you have 1 cup of rice, you put 2 cups of water. You have 2 cups of rice, you put 4 cups of water. You just double it, and then your rice will come out perfect. Perfecto. And so yeah, that's my brown rice going for right there. Now here I am again with no her. And so yeah, what I'm gonna do right now is I am getting ready to, I need to have my other tripod, because with this one right here, I'm gonna try to work with this. Yeah, I'm gonna try to work with this. Because right now, with this one right here, it has a grip like that on it. I need my other tripod, and I need to go in here and get it. But y'all know that these G7Xs don't have a pause button. You pay all these money for these cameras. You pay $800 plus for these cameras, and it don't have a pause at all. No pause. But the other little cheap cameras have a pause. Let me see if I can work with y'all from like right over here. I think I can. Yep, I think I can. I think I can do that. So, anywho, y'all might not be seeing my face right now, but this is my broccoli that I have. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take this pot and I am going to fill it with water. Right? Because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to blanch these. I'm going to cut these off. And then I'm going to bring my pot to a boil. Oh, let me rinse that. I'm going to bring my water to a boil. And then I'm going to blanch these in there for about a minute and everything. So I'm not going to steam them. I'm going to blanch them. So I'm going to take this over here to the stove.
Precious just came to join the party.
Hi, Precious, hunty. Precious better go out here while I'm cooking. So now with these, I don't eat these thick stems. Let me put y'all back up here. So with this, I don't eat these thick stems right here. So I actually cut right here towards the base. And then you're gonna have it close like this. What you can do, you can take the knife and you can cut right all up in there, or either you can take this and then you can just break it and pull it apart like this, and this is what you will have. You will have these. And so that's what I'm gonna do is you can break it into the pieces how big you want or whatever, and you can cut the stems down a little bit more, because as you pull apart, the stems get a little bit longer. Some people don't like that. They just want the crowns themselves, and you just pick it off or how big or how thick that you want it, like that. So boom, that's that. And this is my other one here. I am going to cut it, like I said, right here towards the base. and then I am going to peel them apart. You can go to the frozen area and get them already cut, just the crowns or whatever. See, that is big right there. So if I put that in my food prep, I would just have that one big one. But I am prepping enough for 5 days. Last week I did for 7. I have some more chicken and stuff left over. So if you guys want to see exactly what I'm doing, I'll show you. This is what I'm doing right here. And I'm just pulling them apart. This is big enough here. Then here is what I was talking about. When something gets pretty much big right there, you can actually go in between right there and break that, and then just have one like that. So now what I am going to do with these is I am going to rinse these off. I mean, you don't have to if you don't like, because they're going to go into the scorching hot water anyway. So I'm just rinsing these off, and no, I'm not seasoning it. If you want to season these, you can, but I'm just going to wait till my water comes to a boil, and then I'm going to blanch them for 2 minutes. So, and this is an easy cleanup. I like to clean as I go because I don't like a dirty kitchen. So when I am like finished using a pan or something like that, I've taken something out, then I actually wipe down whatever I'm using and on to the next. Okay, now with the broccoli being ready, I'm waiting on that water to come to a boil. Like I said, well, it can't come to a boil if I don't cut the shit on, huh? So this is my salmon. I usually weigh it, but these are some big salmon steaks. I did not weigh them because of how I'm working out and because of how I'm actually eating, this week. So no, I did not weigh it. And actually when I went into Publix, yeah, let me tell y'all, when I went into Publix, so I tell the lady I want to get 5 of the salmon steaks. First, when I went up there, she said, well, do you want to buy just a whole salmon? And I said, no. Well, you sure it's going to cost about the same price? No, it ain't going to cost about the same price. It just depends on what sizes I pick. The thing is, I said, where is the whole salmon? And then, so she said it's in the back. What she wanted to do was just go back there and just pick that up and give it to me because she didn't want to touch the fish. She didn't want to put her hands in the gloves and then just be going through the fish of what I wanted. So I said, no. I said, it's probably going to cost me about 30 bucks. She said, well, it's still going to cost you about the same. It don't matter. You just give me what I want. Then she told me, are you going to bake it in the oven? Yes, I'm going to do it in the oven. But then after you do that, then you'll have to cut. No, I don't want to go through it and cut. I want the one that you already done cut. So then she says, I said, I just want to get 5 of the centerpiece steaks. And she says, well, I can't sell you all centers. I said, you know, this is the first time I've ever heard that from someone with Publix, that you guys won't sell me what I want. You know what I mean? And then so, because y'all know a sister girl was about to get a manager, right? I'm asking for 5 center steaks. She told me she couldn't sell me the center steak because somebody else might want some. Okay, what if I walk out this door and somebody else don't come back in here and buy nothing? And you know what I'm saying? You just pissed off making a sale. So I was just like, I ain't never heard of that. That you can't sell me what I'm asking for. And then she rolled her eyes, put on her gloves, and gave me what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the wrong one. You know what I'm saying? So, and even though I did wind up paying 36 bucks, but still, you give me what I want. So, all right, here's the salmon that I have. And I'm going to be doing the salmon in the oven. Y'all, I'm just like some of my other family members. You know what I'm saying? Some of my Hispanic family members. I do keep pans. Y'all see that? In the oven. I do. This is mainly the stuff that I use a lot with my baking and frying and stuff. So I got to take all of this out so that I'll be able to cook. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to show you guys about that. So let me put y'all on pause right here. my own pause because I just told y'all these damn cameras don't pause. So let me take my stuff out the oven. Take these pans out the oven because we're going to be using some of these big pans. And olive oil. So you want to take your oven and you want to put your oven on 350. You're going to hit bake. You're going to hit start. And if some of y'all can't see, turn on the dang light. So you're going to turn on your oven light. While I'm over here, this rice, let me show y'all about the rice. Showing y'all everything. So while I'm over here, this rice right here. Y'all see that right there? When it starts to look like that, you need to turn it down. Turn it down. And just leave it on 2, or you can leave it on low until it gets completely done. But right now, you know what I'm saying? All of the water and all that stuff is evaporating out. And it's going to be done in a few, probably about 10 minutes. Now, this right here, I need to actually stir. If it grosses you out seeing this turkey, then click on to the next video. But come back. Thumbs up before y'all leave though. And my water right there is getting hot. Let me put y'all over here while I work on this. Like I said, I need my other tripod. I have tripods for everything. And what I need to do though now, since I'm going to be showing you guys some of my cooking videos and stuff again on how I meal prep and all this stuff. And when I'm in the kitchen and I'm in the pots, I just get in it, baby. All this right here just I'm not that type of person because I know how to cook. And so I just gotta stir this really good. And when I do this ground turkey and stuff for them, I don't purchase the ground beef. I don't do that at all. When I do this, I do enough for the girls for the week. When I cook for them, I cook enough for them for the week as well. Because all that about that every day, I'm too busy. You guys know, it's if I'm not personal training, I'm not working out, then I'm working for YouTube, or either I'm at my buildings. I have a lot going on, so, and I still have to be, you know, a mom. Oh yeah, y'all like Ayana's shirt, y'all? They gave me and Ayana are twins today because these are their class shirts. You guys know that this is Ayana's last year in elementary school. And so these are their class shirts. So they got 18 on the back. Ayana's name is somewhere down that way at the bottom of the 8. And I have not even eaten today. Well, I had an icy at Ayana's fall festival. So me and Ayana wore her class shirts to the fall festival. The rest of the kids wore their shirts yesterday. They went on a field trip overnight to Rock Eagle. So after you guys stir up your ground beef, then it changes the temperature because some of the cooler meat now that was actually on the top is now at the bottom. So now you can see that it's not you know, as high up as it was. So still gonna let this go, and then then I'm gonna drain that. So now that right there, when that actually gets on up just a little bit more for me, I'll be putting the broccoli over there. So, but back to over here where we are with the salmon. Yeah, I'm just moving y'all around. Y'all hanging with me. So, but these are huge salmon steaks. What I usually do is I save the same bag. She give me 5 pieces? Yeah, she gave me 5 pieces. So what I do is I use the same bags that they give it to me when I'm seasoning my salmon. And if you guys can see right here, this is why I've been adding shit to these people's apartment. I went to Home Depot, and I got this because I was like, all this cabinet stuff, it's not enough space for me, and so I went and got this right here. This was like I think it was like 40 something bucks from Home Depot. So I got it and I installed it. Yeah, I drilled it to these people door. And then I also did this right here though too. You guys can see that. I put that rack up there though too for pots. Man, I had to add me some stuff because I have a bunch of stuff, you know, a bunch of stuff. And so now I'm in here. This is Flavor Guards. This is garlic, but y'all, I'm out of Flavor Guards. So what I'm gonna be using is blackening seasoning. I'm gonna be using this one. I'm gonna be using this on the fish, and then, and guys, when you guys get your seasoning stuff, it's good to get these, get the big ones. Also, I need some olive oil. I gotta find some olive oil, but you know, I just bought a little small thing because I usually get my olive oil from, oh wait a minute, I usually get my olive oil from one of the guys at work, and not one of the guys, one of the CEOs at work and stuff, and his family owns, hold on, a big landfill, and they make olive oil in where's David from? So he gets all of this stuff, and then they have a business with it. So his family ships him the real olive oil, and then so for his friends and stuff that's actually here, we just take him our olive oil bottles. If you guys can see right here, David, when my stuff has been in your office forever, you know, that's my flat tummy tea I gotta drink. Those where my bottles go, because my empty bottles are actually in his office. My stuff is in his office. And so just waiting on that, Dave. Anytime that you decide that you're gonna fill my bottles, and remember to take my bottles off of your desk and fill those up. So I had to buy some olive oil, and I know that hurts your feelings that I purchased some olive oil. Not only that, I purchased some olive oil on clearance. You hear me? I did have a little small bottle that was $3.79 from Publix, but then when I was going around on the clearance aisle, honey, they had some for $2.50. So I put that back, got the small bottle. Oh, y'all know what y'all do with that olive oil? And oh, here it is. Y'all, Precious down here trying to grub. I don't even allow her in the kitchen when I'm cooking, but you know, apparently she trying to show me. Look at this right here. Grubbing. You hear me? Princess? Hey! Say hey, everybody. Princess over there in her corner trying to grub. She's like, I ain't with y'all today. You trying to cook and I'm smelling all this? Let me come eat. So anyway, this is the olive oil that I got. And y'all see that it's on clearance. David, I want you to see this, okay? I want you to see this from Publix, because I ain't have my olive oil. So now what we about to do, not now, what we about to do is we are about to do this salmon. Uh-oh, y'all hear that? The oven ready, shaking that, getting this loose. So here is, I use this same paper that they give me, and so I need to rinse this off. And another thing, what you need to do is you need to have you a pan. So this is the pan that I'm going to be using. I am going to be spraying this pan with some olive oil, great value, non-stick. So you spray your pan really good. So spraying that really good. First, let me move this out the way. Then you want to rinse off your salmon. So these are some of the steaks that I got. I got some really big steaks. Rinsing off these steaks. God, it big. But when I eat, I usually eat how I've been eating. I've been eating like one really big meal. I mean, really big meal. And I love salmon. I just love fish, you know, all together. I just love it. So I'm putting all of this here on this same paper. Remember, we gotta clean as we go. Hold on. Why am I sitting there doing that right there? So what you're gonna do though now with your salmon, you're gonna take this is your olive oil, right? You're gonna take your olive oil. Let me go ahead and I'll open up this right here. If I had my flavor guides, everything spicy, that's what I would be using. So you want to take your olive oil and you want to coat. I coat my salmon, and I usually coat it on both sides. I don't eat the skin. The skin is really good. You want to get in that omega-3. If I had my other little, this thing got a big hole in it. Y'all see that big ass hole? So this is really pouring out. Anyway, you coat this really good on both sides. This is how I do my salmon. I ain't trying to hear no BS about how y'all talking about my stuff wrong. I know how I cook. So anyway, so both sides is done. Now you want to take your seasoning, and this is blackening, so I'm gonna go heavy on my seasoning. Hold on, because I really want you guys to see what I'm doing. Ayana, can you come hold this camera right quick for mommy, please? Ayana. Y'all, she can't hear me because she got on the darn headphones on that computer. And I think here, Miss Diva. Let me get the Diva, y'all. Y'all, I hope that she don't be trying to give me all this BS. Let me get the Diva, see if she can. Matter of fact, let me just do it like this. Let me do it like this. So y'all can see me. I got my face close down here. I am doing this salmon, and then I'll pick it up and show y'all what it look like. I am going kind of heavy on it. You can rub it in if you like. You don't have to. You can pat it in if you like. But just remember, you got to seal this in. If you were doing it on the, you can do it on the top of the stove though too, as well. But when I sit here and say this olive oil and all this stuff right here, it's gonna marinate together. And this is blackening. So my oven is hot. My oven is hot. Let me wash my hands so I can pick up this camera. I don't want no fish on my camera. Okay, I'm having to start y'all again because it stopped. So anywho, this is actually what this looks like though right now. So what I'm about to do is though now is I am actually going to be putting it on that pan over there. And then we're going to be putting it in the oven. But we got to clean up our spot though too. So here's my pan. But I can't see y'all. I can't see y'all. There you go. So here is my pan that I've already got olive oil on it. What I am going to be doing though now is I'm going to be taking my steaks and I am going to turn them upside down. When you turn them upside down, it is going to seal all of the seasoning into the fish. And then when the skin bubbles up, you'll get a bubble on the back of the skin. That's when you pretty much know that your salmon is done. Some people will cover their salmon, but I don't. I don't. So let me get this right. Hold on. We gotta clean as we go. So we gotta clean as we go. Okay, so now these, when I say these are big salmon steaks, these are big salmon steaks. Let me wipe all this down. And then, so now after you wipe that down, what you need to do is you need to take your olive oil, because we're cleaning up behind ourselves. Then you're gonna take your spray and you're gonna take your blackening seasoning. You're gonna put your things away. That's back right there. And these two are gonna go back in the cabinet as well. Now, so that's that. Now back over to here. You guys see the rice? I have it on low. And then now here is the ground turkey, and you guys can see all of that oil that's on it. I am going to continue because this is still not all the way done yet. I'm going to continue to let this cook some more, and then I am going to drain it for the girls. And then I got to put the taco seasoning in here. Y'all, when I say my house smells so good right now. So now what we are about to do is we're about to open up this oven, and here are the salmon steaks. When I say these mugs is big, these mugs is big. So they are going to go in there and they are going to cook. Now with this, what I'm about to do, I actually need to add some more water into that right there because it done boiled down, and I really need to blanch them for a minute so that water done boiled down. With me doing the salmon and stuff, so I'm adding more water. And this right here, with me doing all this stuff right here, I try to do it all at once because I got so much stuff and I got to get all these YouTube videos out. So now what I'm going to do is I am actually going to turn the temperature back up, because right now I could just put my hands in there right there. It's not hot enough. It's not hot enough. Not hot enough for me being able to put my hand in there. So I need to bring that back up again. And then I am going to focus over here on this. What I'm going to do though now, guys, is I'm going to drain this. And then I'm going to put all of this taco seasoning. The taco seasoning that I'm going to be using is, here you go, Old El Paso taco seasoning. I take this and I put this all up in there for the girls, and they love it. So let me drain this, and little girl is going to be back. Okay, now I'm getting ready to blanch these. So you're going to take your broccoli and you're going to put it in here for a couple of minutes. No longer than 2 minutes, y'all. Just put it in there and it's going to turn a dark green. It's going to be beautiful. So you put that in there for a couple of minutes. And then you just let it rip. And right now, I just thought about it. Some of you guys might not know what I mean when I say drain and stuff. Some of the younger girls that might be watching, you know what I'm saying? Some of you younger girls that be playing around on YouTube with their pasta. You know what I mean? So I need for y'all to be able to cook and just be, hey, get here, do this. You know. So anyway, not that I don't like hamburger helper, but you got to be able to throw some meals together, be able to do. So I'm actually doing 2 meals at once that I'm working with. So I just thought about it. I was like, okay, when I'm talking about draining stuff. So if you have a whole bunch of stuff and you just got a small strainer, you need to have a strainer to drain. You need to have a strainer. You can get strainers that's bigger than this right here. I have some real big ones, but I need to actually strain this if you have to, because this is heavy. You can actually take it over here to the side and you can actually scoop some out until it is easier for you to strain, right? So kind of be over your sink. so that all the other excess oil and stuff or liquid will fall into the sink. And then the more you get out is then you can, because this pan is heavy as well, so there's a whole lot of weight on it, and you ain't trying to get burned. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just scooping out the ground turkey. So now it's enough where I can actually just pour it in here, and I'm pouring it directly into the strainer. So now if you guys can see, that's all of it right here into the strainer. And I am going to take this same pot that's over here now, and I'm getting ready to use it again. So okay, now you guys see, since I've been talking to you guys, this right here, see that green that I'm talking about, how that is really turning like really green, bright and pretty. So that means that it is ready to come out. I'm gonna give it a couple of more seconds, but it's ready to come out. And then this rice right here is ready to roll. See that? Ready to roll. I mean, I have rice cookers though too, but I'm changing a little bit the way I'm eating, and I just did this right here. I don't want to go through cooking with the rice cooker. Now here at the bottom of this pan right here, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit, and now I actually need to get some tongs to pull this broccoli out. Let's pull this out. And we're gonna let this cool, because I need to let all of this cool, because I have to be putting this into my meal prep. Look how pretty that is, and green that is. So that's ready. You can actually get you a bigger spoon and get them out as well. Your rice, you can still leave it on low to make sure it is completely, the moisture is completely, and the liquid is completely evaporated out. And this is called blanching, guys. So you can steam it and it comes out good though too. But anyway, now you can actually, you can see how that looks in there. And then this water is still coming to a boil. So now I am actually about to put the rest of them in here. You can actually turn this down now. And then the rest of them, I'm just gonna go ahead and drop these in here. And this is the rest of everything. You don't really need a big pot. As long as the pan can just cover the broccoli just a little bit, that they can dip down in there really good. So now, coming back over to here, to this pan here. Now I am going to bring this ground turkey back over. You want to have you another pan up under the bottom of your turkey. I'm hoping that you guys can see this. Like I said, I don't have my tripod. So anyway, so this is what I just strained. It's actually in here, and I'm actually just going to take it, put it all back in here. Turn your pan back on low. All right, hold on. Let me do this. You want to take it and put it all back in here. Now that it's strained, you got all that excess grease and liquid out of it. Now I'm getting ready to add the taco seasoning. So here it is with this ground turkey. Now it is done. So this ground turkey is done now. So now what I'm about to do is add all of this taco seasoning, and then they're going to enjoy their tacos. How much you want to put on here, you can put as much as you want. Some people like a whole lot of taco seasoning. My girls love a whole lot of it. And y'all know, like when you get that little flap in the inside and you got to push it back, it stops a lot from thing coming out. So you have to like hit the bottom. Here you want to take it and you want to kind of like fold it in, push it into the center, and then on the outsides you want to bring it in and push that's to the center. You want to push it out. You don't want to be making no mess. Now with that being said, now the broccoli again is ready, and then I'm completely done with the broccoli. So I can actually turn this broccoli off. Grab my tongs again because the broccoli is ready. You guys see the broccoli is ready. Especially if some of you guys don't know, you think you went too far. If the broccoli starts to sit at the bottom, it's waterlogged, it's soft, and it's mushy. You want to get a little bit while it's still floating. All you need to do is for like a minute and a half or so. This scalding water will actually really get to it really quick. And it's nice and crunchy. Not raw. You know, some people just like eating, you know, just a crunchy broccoli. It's okay to eat it that way though too. And clean as you go. So when you're done, so there it is, all of my broccoli. It's gonna cool off for my meal prep. And so now what I have to do next is I need to be washing this pot. Time for it to get cleaned as well. So right now, you guys know I have these dishes that I need to wash. I need to wash those and finish cleaning up this area right over here. So now back over to here. This is hot, and I'm gonna tell y'all something what I do when I have a hot eye on the stove. I've always had to do this because of David and Ayana, because all this stuff right here could be covered. They would always go to the hot stove. So when I have a hot eye, this is what I do. I take my tea kettle and I sit it on there, so that they ain't gonna go through there and they ain't gonna be touching that. I set the tea kettle on there. So don't put these on there, the stove covers, because you're gonna burn them up. If you got a kettle, put the kettle right there. So my rice right here is done. Let me show you guys a little bit. See a little flake test. Look at that. Bam. That's done. It's not sticking. And the reason why it's not sticking, because remember you sprayed the pot. You can spray it with olive oil. You just coat the pot, and baby, there's your rice. So you just double the cup. 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water. 2 cups of rice, 3 cups of water. I'm gonna say 2 cups of rice, 2 cups of water. Got it? Just double it up. So that is this eye right here. I'm gonna go ahead on and turn that off, and the heat from that eye right there will keep evaporating the last little bit of moisture that's in there, but it's not gonna burn and it's gonna be fine. So now we're back over to this. You guys seen how much of this seasoning I put in there? Y'all see that it ain't really did nothing. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna make sure I get it all through here, because this is a lot of meat. So I'm working with this. And then let's check on the fish. Y'all see the fish cooking? Let me bring y'all in a little bit closer. See it cooking? But you're starting to see the skin just a little bit. But when it starts getting the big bubbles on it, then it will be done. So, back over to this. Back over to this. And stirring this all in. And I gotta get my meal prep containers out so that I can actually go ahead and get all this stuff together for all of my meals. But I'm gonna let you guys see how the fish looks when I flip it over. Oh shit. When I flip it over. Okay, I'm gonna finish doing this right here and then I'm gonna be back. Okay, so I have gotten out my bowls that I'm gonna be using for this week, and if you guys can see, I'm actually starting to put the broccoli and stuff in there. So here is my broccoli. This broccoli has cooled off so I can actually touch it. Putting some crowns in these bowls. And I like for my food to be looking pretty though too sometimes. I don't know about y'all, but that's what I like. I like for it to be cute and enjoy the food. This right here doesn't have too many in there. And then this one, because I got to be able to put rice right over here though too. Just got these last little bits. So here is my broccoli in the bowls, and now I'm going to take this empty bowl because I'm going to have to use it. This is just the juice off the broccoli from just taking it out of the pan. Rinse that off like so. And I'm actually going to use this now for this ground turkey. This ground turkey is now done, so I'm going to be scooping this out and over into that bowl. That's what I'm going to do with this. So Ayana, how much ice cream are you gonna eat, honey?
Just that. I was just gonna drink some.
Okay.
I'm thirsty. Hey, y'all.
So, now I am just going to be taking all this out of here because the ground turkey is finished. And then I have to clean this pan or that pot. And I'm pretty much going to be done. You know, some of y'all might say, why not let it cool off right there in the pot? I can let it cool off right here, and this is the container that it's going to be in. So that's why. And will they go through these tacos? Y'all, they will tear these tacos up. When it comes to that, with my girls, you get them some tacos. And not only that, DJ gonna come over. His girlfriend will be here. The kids will be here. Yeah. What's that? Oh, a fly or something I got in here. All right. That is all of this in this container. And there it is. Now I need to be cleaning this up. Then I'll move on to that. I clean as I go. So I'll be right back. Let me wash this pan. Now for some of you guys who don't know, after you use cast iron pots and pans, you have to re-oil them. Okay, so you can spray it good. Like I like to just spray mine, and then I actually like to take a paper towel or something and make sure that it is greased really well. You guys see that? I make sure it's back greased. You don't have to let oil sit in the bottom. Some people do, but I oil my whole pan. And then I put it back in the oven from, you know, where I'm keeping it. But yeah, you have to oil them back down because you don't want them to get rusted or what like that, because you would have to actually work with it, recoat it, and then seal it, and that takes some time. I have actually found some stuff in the thrift store before. It was a nice cast iron pan, and David had gotten it, and he bought it, and then he started using it, and then it rusted. It rusted really, really bad. And I let it sit in the garage for a long time because I know David. It's like, okay, if I would have fixed it, then he was going to be like, okay, I want it back. So it sat in the garage, y'all, for about 5 or 6 months. And then he was not using it anymore. So I finally went and got the Brillo pad and all this stuff. And I cleaned it. And then I put it in the oven. Kept on sealing it and coating it, sealing it and coating it, sealing it, brought it back like brand new. Next thing you know, when I put it on the counter, then he was like, there's my pot. And he wanted the pot back. Y'all, I was mad as I don't know what. Many times you don't walk by that pot and it was so messed up. I was so mad. So I gave him his pot back. And then I went and bought this one, because his was a small one. So then I went and I bought this one. His was small, but it had a little spunky handle that came up a little bit. So when he got that, I got so mad I went and bought this one. And then I probably used that little small one probably like 1 or 2 times. So now I'm getting ready to show you guys. So when you know that your salmon is done. Okay, now y'all see that skin starting to bubble up? This is for you guys that don't know. When you guys start to see that skin bubbling, look at that. See the bubble right there? See them bubbles? That means your salmon is now done and you can take it out. Okay? So we're gonna take it out for a second, and then we're gonna flip it and put it in the containers, okay? Later, I'm gonna take it out right now with y'all right here. So it's ready to come out. Y'all see the bubble? Look at them bubbles. I want y'all to be able to know. All right, so taking this out, sitting it right here on top. Please understand when I say look for the bubbles if you don't know. Look for the bubbles. And then your salmon is pretty much done. You know, you don't want to start letting it get all dried out and stuff like that. And then when it cools off, this right here, end of the skin and stuff like that, you can actually just flip it up and it will just roll off. Okay, so my battery went dead, so I had to charge you guys for a little bit. So this is where I am right now. So this is one of my Weight Watchers spoons. I kept these for so many years. This is a half a cup. Let me see if it's focusing on that. Focus. Anywho, this is a half a cup. So I am going to measure out a half a cup of brown rice to actually go into these containers right here. You guys can see this rice is warm, so there it is, and I am just going to put it on here like so. Put it in all of them, and this is going to take me through Monday through Friday. So there's that half cup. Then there's this half a cup. And when you're food prepping, guys, all you need is about a cup of rice or a cup and a half of rice for your prep for 5 days. Then if you're gonna do it for more than 5 days, then you really do need to go ahead and go and do more than that. Now what I have left is pretty much like another cup of rice that's right here, and I'll eat it tonight because I have not eaten. Now, like I said, yeah, this is a cup, so I'm gonna eat this tonight, and I need to wash this pot, because if I don't wash it, it's gonna get on my nerves. So eat this. I got some baked chicken and I got some baked chicken in the refrigerator. So now what you guys are going to see is, hold on. You guys now is going to see, this is the salmon that I was telling you guys about. Now, the salmon, you can actually flip it over. But like I said, once the salmon is done and stuff, and the way that you cook it, see, because I really don't too much like the skin. But you could do that right there, and then, but if you do it slow, it'll just roll up off of, if you do it the right way. I'm sitting up here messing it up. This whole thing, it'll just come all the way up, and it'll come up without breaking your fish though too. I'm just doing it so quick. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys how this looks. And the way to how you oil the pan and stuff, it should be very easy for you to just pick the salmon up and flip it over. And that's what it looks like with all of that seasoning sealed in it. And all of your salmon should be like, it should not be stuck to the pan. You guys see that? And these are some big steaks. And like I said, how I'm actually eating, all of that seasoning is sealed in. None of this should be sticking to the pan at all. Now, so that's how my steaks look that I am going to be putting in all of these containers. So you guys pretty much watch me do my full and complete food prep. If you guys like, you can actually cut these in half and snack on them. And that's pretty much what I think that I'm going to do. I'm going to actually cut the tail end part down and off of it. And I might have some salmon tonight. Well, hold on. So with that being said, I'm going to show y'all what I mean. So you can get a knife. Pretty much get a knife. And this tail end here, I'm going to cut it even. Because this meat is so soft and tender. Right now, I don't like I want my food to be pretty. I don't like for it to be chopped. And right now, this whole skin wants to rub off. It wants to flip off. So, I just cut the small tail off. And so, this is how I look. And see how I said the skin will just fold. I do not eat the skin, so you can just get rid of it. Look, let me show you something. It just comes all the way off. Really easy. Then you can actually put it in your container. Well, let me wash my hands so y'all can see that. So there it is right there. That piece is actually in there for my food prep. And there's a small tail end. It's really thin that I cut off. And I'm actually going to do these though right here though too. I'm going to do those. And I'm going to put them in. Then you guys will be able to see all of my prep. So you see how I am cutting this. Cutting it, and then when you lift it, like I said, you guys can see how the skin just wants to come all the way off. So that is in there like that, like so. And then this one right here, it is actually a good enough size, so I will just take that off though as well. And that's what it looks like. And then that's gonna go in there. And then these are the little small pieces of salmon that came off. And then I'm going to put this skin in the trash can. Then I'm taking my trash out because I don't want this funky fish smell. Here's all of this skin. I do not want this in here. And then this little salmon that I'm actually pulling off of this other part of these steaks, I'm just going to eat it tonight. Let me wash my hands. Okay, now I'm gonna do away with that. But so here are my meal preps for me. So I've actually cooked tacos for the girls, and I have done my own meal preps as well. So I have broccoli, brown rice, and salmon that I will be having for this week. And then that salmon that's right there, I'm going to take that and I'm going to actually eat that with this brown rice tonight. And there's the girls meat for their tacos, and that is it. I want to say thank you guys for cooking with Kandi. Make sure you guys thumbs up, subscribe, share. Make sure you guys comment below, okay? Make sure you guys comment below, and I'll bring you guys more of these videos if you like. Okay, boo. Now y'all know I gotta go get these wig videos. I do these wig videos. I don't sit here and talk to y'all with my wig off. That's gotta let you guys know that I am very confident in myself. I can let y'all see me with my wig off, with my wig off. So let me go, and I'll talk to y'all later. I love you guys. Bye.